once again.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning. So in the last class, you did the vocabulary test, and I have not checked the results actually. So you know your score. How well have you scored in that? Is there anyone who scored 10 on 10? No, nobody scored 10 on 10. So despite the revision given, you missed it.
Ma'am's.
Did anyone? Anna?
Ma'am's Priti got 10, right?
10?
I got
Okay.
10.
Who got 10?
Ma'am, Sri Lakshmi.
Sri Lakshmi got 10. Wow. Nia Nelson got 10. Very, very good. Wonderful. Wonderful. So please make sure that you maintain developing your vocabulary, because vocabulary plays a very significant role in your language development. So like all these years, you have been learning a lot of new words, especially in the English literature. You have been learning the usage, the meanings, everything. But how well you use it in your conversation. What you do is just learn them, learn the meanings, learn the spellings for the sake of the examination. Once the academic exams are over, you forget those words. But please remember, children, the moment you learn new words, which you feel it's going to help you in your future, just register them permanently in your memory and try to use them as frequently as possible according to the situation, whether it is in your writing skill or your speaking skill. Okay, then believe me, you will be able to express yourselves more effectively. Many a times I hear when the students come for public speaking, when they are asked to speak about something, they fumble at times. And the main reason is the lack of appropriate words. They fumble for words. So if you have a rich vocabulary with you, then you will be able to communicate more effectively. Okay. Now, after the self-introduction part, what I was thinking, we can just start with a conversation. Conversation practice. Now, let me ask you, is there anyone else who would like to do the self-introduction? Who's ready, prepared for it and would like to present it in the class? Please let me know. Is there anyone? Some of you did very well. Devika, did you do it in the previous class? Yes. What about Geetika? I remember Geetika also did it. Nia Nelson also did it, right? And what about Harriet? Harriet also did it, I guess. Can you all please turn on your videos?
Ma'am, my connection will go that way.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Here is some network issues in my house. That's why.
Okay, it's okay. I have not yet started. Okay. Okay. So you should have an idea of how to do the self-introduction. So even if you're not doing in this class, next time when you go for your life skill classes or any other class, when you're back to the physical classes, some teachers might ask you to do the self-introduction. You should be able to do it confidently using the right words and, of course, the right accent. Don't forget about that, because we have been doing all these just to improve the accent. So maintain that. Whatever you have learned, like once you did your audio recording with a perfect accent, please don't forget about it and go to back to square one when it comes to, okay, Rachel, don't go to back back to square one.
It's Francis.
Francis.
Not Arvini.
Okay, fine. So it should not happen like that, going back to the old style of talking with the same slang. So that will be quite disappointing. And believe me, you will end up being the loser. So don't do that. Once you and most of you have done very well. I'm so happy because I gave you the feedback too. Is there anyone who would like to know the feedback?
Ma'am,
Ameya, I'm so sorry I did not receive your audio. Had you sent it through the mail or WhatsApp?
No, ma'am, I sent it to WhatsApp because I could not send it through mail. So.
Oh God. And when was it? When did you send it?
The day you told me to send it, right?
Okay. I'm so
Zeba.
sorry, Ameya. Please forgive me because like accidentally I might have deleted the chat. You know something? Like many students who was facing problem with the Gmail, they send me through the WhatsApp and my phone got hacked. So I had to delete some chats because your numbers are not saved in my phone, right? So by
Okay, ma'am.
mistake, I might have deleted it. So please do send it again. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. It's okay. I will send it again.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Ma'am,
Zeba?
I send the audio to WhatsApp.
Yes, I got it. And I have assisted. 10 on 10, Zeba. Perfect.
Ma'am,
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes. Sri Lakshmi? Just a
Yes,
moment. Huh.
it's not Sri Lakshmi. Ma'am, what's my score?
Sri Lakshmi's score is, of course, 10 on 10. Perfect. Okay, congratulations. Then Ayan wanted to know it. Yes, Ayan, 10 on 10. Okay, great. Then Steve. Steve. Disappointing. Steve, because like you have to improve on all the 3 areas like pronunciation, intonation, and clarity. And you have scored just 5 marks. Okay, Steve? It's okay. No problem. Okay? See, I'm giving you an honest feedback so that you'll work on it. Start working on it. Pronunciation, you have to be very careful. Intonation, of course. Fidel also. Fidel scored 7 on 10, right? 7 on 10. So have you started working on it after I told you? Huh? See, if you sit idle, nothing is going to happen. There won't be any change. Changes happen only when you start putting the efforts. And trust me, it's not in my hands. I'm just here to guide you. Ultimately, the results will come only when you start putting the efforts. Okay? Okay. So just whatever I'm telling, please take it in the positive, like right attitude, start working on it, and definitely we'll get the results. So let's start with the conversation practice. And that is one way of getting into like comfortable speaking, right? Conversation. And conversation is something that you get into almost every day, right? We get involved in formal conversations as well as informal conversations. So let us start with the informal conversations. Now, let me ask you, how do you normally start a conversation? Yes, exactly. With a greeting. Devika and Alda said it right. We start a conversation with a greeting. And it depends. When it is informal conversation, you can like use different ways of greeting each other, right? And then suppose, like, I'll give you a situation. You're traveling by train or by airplane, and you get co-passengers with you, like with whom you will be like traveling for another 5 to 6 hours or more than that. And at some point, you need to break the ice, right? What do you mean by breaking the ice? Have you heard that usage? It's an idiom. It has nothing to do with the ice or breaking it. But what do you mean by break the ice?
And to talk.
Yes, start talking. Exactly. Start talking. But it won't be fair if you just start asking personal questions all of a sudden, because the person sitting next to you might be a complete stranger. You're meeting them for the first time. So normally, what are the different ways used to break the ice? Like talking about the weather. Like, wow, the weather is quite good today, or it's raining heavily today. Then like you just bring up some conversation, you just bring up some dialogue so that that person will get your attention, and you can start talking. And then after a while, you will be comfortable talking with each other. Or right now, there are a lot of things. The most important thing that can be discussed, Corona, right? As a COVID situation over there. So such a situation is called breaking the ice. How to get into a comfortable position for talking by by asking something generally. And then you get into a content of the conversation. So what you are intending to ask or inquire about about the person. And finally, you, like when you are about to depart, you wind up the conversation with a goodbye, right?
Yes.
So that is how a common conversation takes place. So children, whether it is a conversation or a story or an essay or a paragraph writing, every writing skill or speaking, whether in a speaking, like whether it is a speech, extempore, whatever, there should be three basic parts. That is introduction, the content, and conclusion. They're very, very important. And how you bring the points is called the coherence, the logical placing of the matter in a particular order, in the right order, is called coherence, which should be followed in all these speaking skills, like based on the situation, speaking skills and the writing skills. So your conversation, like when you start talking, normally the conversation should not like be a question and answers, right? You ask one question, the person will give you an answer. Again, you ask another question. It'll be too boring. And the person will finally get fed up asking the questions, right? So normally how to carry on with an active conversation? Can anyone tell me? I hope you're following me, right? Do you understand what I'm
yes,
telling?
yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
So normally, yes, Aldous.
Ma'am, we have to ask something like that makes the opponent cheer up.
Yes.
Like something that the activities that the opponent are interested in.
Okay. Like you have to reciprocate the conversation by asking them question, right? When you are asked a question, you give the answer to that, and again you can ask them a question. So the conversation will become more active. Okay. So normally when you get into an activity like conversation activity, you can do like that. But today I'm going to show you something through which I started this conversation practice for class 8, but they were not comfortable because when you are in the classroom, you will get a lot of idea. Actually, when you start talking about a topic, especially of your interest, you can go for hours and hours, right? There won't be any ending for that because you'll have a lot of things to talk about. But when it comes to a conversation which is done with awareness, there you get a bit nervous. You sometimes some of them get panic attack. Some of them will be not comfortable speaking. They might be searching for the words, right words, and the sentence construction. So that happens when that awareness comes. You're aware that somebody is watching you. Somebody's judging me. Will I go wrong? So all these creates a sort of confusion and a sort of uncomfortable feeling when it comes to conversation. So to get away with that, now we have multiple topics to discuss about. What not under the sky, right? When it comes to you people, when a simple topic is given, you can spend hours and hours talking about that. So today we will start with a simple conversation on some simple topics in your everyday life. But here in this conversation, you can just see the question and answers. But it will help you to come across some new vocabulary pertaining the topic, and as well as how to ask questions and how to respond to the questions. Okay, so we'll start that. For that, we'll hear the audio of the native speaker. It might not be purely British English. It might be some other accent, but I know now you will be able to identify British English, right? And you can you are able to use the accent properly. So just ignore that accent, but look into the pronunciation. So the topic here is a favorite subject. Sharing the sound. First, we can listen to the audio.
What subjects did you learn in school?
I learned math, science, physics, biology, geography, history, literature, English, art, and music.
What subject did you like the most when you were at school? Were you good at it?
I liked biology the most, although I was excellent at literature.
Did your friends like that subject too?
Yes, they did. They enjoyed every single biology lesson.
Was the textbook written in English or any other language?
It was written in English.
Who taught that subject?
My teacher was Miss Karen from the USA.
How was the subject helpful to you?
It helped me a lot in becoming a biology teacher.
How often did you learn that subject?
I often had biology lessons 5 times a week.
How long did you spend on that subject at home?
I spent roughly 2 hours per day studying biology at home.
Have you ever attended any extra classes for that subject?
Yes, I have. I usually attended evening classes.
Is it important to study hard on both social sciences and natural sciences?
No, it isn't. Students should study the ones they like and the ones that are helpful to their career path.
Okay, that's it. So did you come across any word which was pronounced in a different way till now? Any new words or any different pronunciation? Huh?
Geography and
Yes, how is it pronounced? How is it? Geography.
Geography.
Yes, it's pronounced as geography, right?
Geography.
Geography. And of course, here the first syllable is stressed because the word ends with Y. And of course, for the words ending with Y, the stress should be given on the third last syllable. So geography, history, right? History, literature. But here, I guess it's more of American accent. So don't get confused.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't get confused, because in this particular, I found these conversations very useful, but I could not get the British accent. I'll have to check again. So for the time being, please ignore the accent. Just try to get the pronunciation of the words correctly. Okay, Aldous, can we do this? I'll ask you the question.
Okay.
What subjects did you learn in school?
I learned math, science, physics, biology, geography, history, literature, English, art, and music.
I guess the word literature, it should be pronounced as literature. Literature. Okay. What subject did you like the most when you were at school? Were you good at it?
I liked biology the most, although I was excellent at literature.
Did your friends like that subject too?
Yes, they did. They enjoyed every single biology lesson.
Was the textbook written in English or any other language?
It was written in English.
Who taught that subject?
My teacher was Miss Karen from the USA.
How was that subject helpful to you?
It helped me a lot in becoming a biology teacher.
How often did you learn that subject?
I often had biology lesson 5 times a week.
How long did you spend on that subject at home?
I spent roughly 2 hours per day studying biology at home.
Have you ever attended any extra classes for the subject?
Yes, I have. I usually attended evening classes.
Is it important to study hard on both social sciences and natural sciences?
No, it isn't. Students should study the ones they like and those that are helpful to their career path.
Okay. Students, okay? It's students. You have to, yes, you have to have a long U sounded, students. Okay, very good. Aldous, good.
Thank you, ma'am.
20. We'll go for, okay, hotel. Ayan, I really like the way Ayan, he did the recording. It was awesome. Just listen to this.
What is your favorite hotel? Where is it located?
It's the Sheraton, a 5-star hotel located in Saigon, Vietnam.
How do you know that hotel?
Before coming to Vietnam for traveling, I searched on the internet. It's one of the best hotels in Vietnam.
Why do you choose to stay in that particular hotel?
I like the architecture there, and online, all the reviews about the hotel are positive.
Is it by the beach?
No, Saigon is not a beachside city.
Does it attract many tourists?
Yes, I guess. When I stayed there, it was completely booked.
What type of room did you stay in, and what facilities did you get from the hotel?
I stayed in a double-bed room. The room is equipped with air conditioner, a flat-screen TV, wardrobe, etc.
What do you like about that hotel?
A gymnasium, swimming pool, and BBQ area are available. I also love the green space surrounding the hotel.
Is all the staff friendly and helpful?
Yes, definitely. They all are professional.
How much does it cost a night?
It costs me around $250 a night.
Do you recommend that hotel to friends?
Yes, if they come to Vietnam. I love everything there.
Okay. Sri Lakshmi and Ayan. Sri Lakshmi can ask the questions. Okay? Unmute your audio. Ayan is excited. Okay.
What's your favorite hotel?
Please hold on. Sorry. Hotel. Okay. Now, you know that when you pronounce a noun or an adjective with 2 syllables, normally the first syllable is stressed, but you know the exceptional case. So hotel is such a word. So it's not hotel, it's hotel. Okay? Yes. Sri Lakshmi.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, dear.
Ma'am, is this American English?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Brisa. That's what I said, because in this particular recording, I couldn't get the British English. Okay. So this is for you to just get comfortable with the words, but the accent is different. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Huh.
What is your favorite hotel? Where is it located?
It's the Sheraton, a 5-star hotel located in Saigon, Vietnam.
How do you know that hotel?
Wait. Sri Lakshmi, it's hotel.
Hotel. Okay.
Yes.
Before coming to Vietnam for traveling, I searched on the internet. It's one of the best hotels in Vietnam.
Why do you choose to stay in that particular hotel?
I like the architecture there, and online all the reviews about the hotel are positive.
See, both of you are pronouncing the word hotel in the wrong way. It's hotel. Give the stress on the second syllable and do it with a plosive. It is hotel, hotel, hotel. Okay? So again, remember about the contrast. The unstressed syllables are reduced to the schwa. So it is not hotel, it's hotel. Sound. Hotel. Okay? Yes, hotel. Okay.
Is it by the beach?
No, Saigon is not a beachside city.
Does it attract many tourists?
Yes, I guess when I stayed there, it was completely booked.
What type of room did you stay in, and what facilities did you get from the hotel?
I stayed in a double bedroom. The room is equipped with air conditioner, a flat screen TV, wardrobe, etc.
What do you like about that hotel?
A gymnasium, swimming pool, and BBQ area are available. I also love the green space surrounding the hotel.
Are all the staffs friendly and helpful?
Yes, definitely. They are all professional.
How much does it cost a night?
It cost me around $250 a night.
Do you recommend the hotel to your friends?
Yes, if they come to Vietnam, I love everything there.
Good. See, and now please know the pronunciation of this word. It is gymnasium. Okay, it's gymnasium. Normally, we pronounce it like we bring a shiam sound, the gymnasium. It's wrong. Okay, yeah, it's a gymnasium. You have to bring that sa sound. Okay, good. You did very well.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now, shall we, it's just 5 more minutes. Shall we do the vocabulary next 26 to 30 words? Just take your book.
Okay.
Word 26 is? Some of you might be knowing this word. How to pronounce this and what's the meaning of the word? Risa?
Ma'am, this is my first this word. I think it's fertility or I don't know.
You don't know? Yes?
No,
All my hard work went futile. Yes, Vidal?
Yeah, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, yes, yes. How was the meaning?
Waste.
Exactly, exactly. Waste. You guessed it right. Uselessness or waste. And as this word ends with Y, stress on the second syllable. Pronounce the word as futility. Futility. Futility means use. Yes, futility means uselessness. The next word is, it's a verb with 2 syllables. So it's a verb. Second syllable has to be stressed. Schwa in the unstressed syllable. Pronounce this word as prescribe. Prescribe. Okay? You might have heard this word. What do you mean by this prescribe?
Prescribe, like prescribe a medicine.
Prescribe medicines, exactly. And the small chit that you take to the chemist or the medical shop is what is called prescription with a P in it, right? And this one is exactly opposite to prescribe. This is prescribe means forbid. Sometimes if you have allergic reactions to some food, doctors prescribe that food.
Yes, ma'am.
Take it. So, okay. So it's almost an antonym of the word prescribe. And this word has got a very small difference in the pronunciation. You have to just bring a schwa sound there. Don't pronounce it proscribe. It's not proscribe. It's prescribe. Prescribe. Okay. The other one is prescribe. Pre and pr. That's all. 28th word is, it's a commonly used word with the stress on the first syllable. And please tell me what do you mean by this word? Hesitate.
I'm worried.
Hesitate. Not clear. Your voice is breaking.
Hesitate means like
They're like before saying something.
Yes, yes, yes. Slow in acting,
Yes,
and the reason might be due to fear or doubt. The teacher asked a question, but the student hesitated to give the answer because she was not sure whether it is right or wrong. So that is the meaning of the word hesitate. Now, how can you compare
not
this
because
word?
not because he was not like interested in the statement.
Not interested. Maybe that might also be a reason, but normally it might be due to fear or doubt. Now, how can you compare this word to reluctant? Reluctant. Are they the same?
No.
No. So what do you mean by reluctance? My mother, but I was reluctant to go.
Didn't want to, but
Yes, exactly. Reluctance means not ready to do. Hesitate means if a small pushing is given, a small persuasion is given, the person will be readily doing it. If the teacher says, don't worry, even if your answer is wrong, no problem, you just say it. Then the student will readily do it. But reluctance means it's a big no. He doesn't want to do it. No matter however you try to persuade them, it's very difficult to make them do it. So that is the meaning of the word reluctant. Okay, I just wanted to do a comparison between hesitation and reluctance. The next word is commonly used in formal context, relentless. Relentless means continuous. I'm so grateful to the organization for the relentless support given to me throughout these years. Okay, relentless, continuous, flowing continuously. And next word is just a synonym of vaccination. Vaccination. You might come across this word somewhere in the newspaper or somewhere. Yes, so don't get confused. This is inoculation. So it is not inoculation, it's inoculation. Inoculation. As words end with T-I-O-N, remember, stress on the penultimate syllable and bring down the schwa. Bring down the vowel sound to the schwa. So inoculation. Inoculation is exactly the same as vaccination. So the words for today are futility, prescribe, hesitate, relentless, inoculation. Okay. So feed these words in your memory. Try to use them whenever possible and make it a permanent part of your vocabulary. Okay?
Sure.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, then that's all for today.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you and see you in the next class. Okay, we'll
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
occasional practice until you are, see, whenever you come across some good usages of the word, like sentences, you can just note them down and you can use it in your daily conversation. Okay, thank you then. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye.